My wife, unfortunately, her fingers are injured. Check this out. So it was all due to player versus player battles. Yeah, no kidding. So she's injured, so I'm gonna show you how PvP can work without my wife being able to participate in this week's episode. Good day, fellow trainers, and welcome back to another episode of PoGoTips. This is the weekend after Christmas, and here we are at the very first Deoxys attack form X-Raid in town. So guys, with 42 minutes left to go, I must well take you through some of the things that you should be aware of going forward. Now, the Silph Road registration for the PvP tournaments are up. So just head over to the Silph Road. If your community is not registered yet, you might want to be the first one to take this initiative to form a community of trainers so you can register to the official Silph Road website. Now, Silph Road is a community-based platform where trainers get together and cooperate, do research, compete amongst themselves, and also give you a chance to compete at the Go Fest tournament. Now, this is in collaboration with Niantic. They're not official Pokemon per se, but it's community-based organization. So guys, head over to the Silph Road if you can, and then enjoy yourself, do PvP. You might have a chance to win your local tournaments, and then head up to the regional ones if you can afford the travel, and then if, who knows, you might be representing your region at the Go Fest 2019. So in preparing for my Great League tournament, I am relabeling any Pokemons that you want to put in the Great Leagues as GG. When you type GG, you actually will search all Pokemons for the Great Leagues. For UU would be Ultra Leagues. So guys, this is an original tip from this channel. UU will be this one, and now I have a lot of other Pokemons that I can just rename later, but this is important because I also added the extra charge attack to some of them as well. So guys, this is my lineup for now. I am probably gonna use Rayquaza today. Why? Because Rayquaza and Deoxys actually fought in the movies. Look at that face, guys. Look at that face. That's how my wife looks like whenever I get an X-Ray invite for my friends and she doesn't get invited. You can see that it's a guy underneath it, right? So now here's an interesting fact. Snowbird actually becomes Abominable Snow, which is actually from the word abominable snowman. A lot of trainers here, or a lot of people who play Pokemon Go, can't say the word abominable. So instead, we call it Obama Snow. Now guys, in PvP, when you do battles, when you release a charge attack, if you get to tap 15 times or more, within 3 seconds, you will see a third ring around your charge attack. Now, there's a huge difference between no ring, 1 ring, 2 rings, or 3 rings. So the 3 ring one will naturally cause way more damage than a 1 ring attack, even though it's for the same charge attack, guys, for the same Pokemon. So guys, if you can, tap as fast as you can within the 3 seconds, but you don't have to tap hard. Your poor phone will just recognize a hard tap and a soft tap as a tap. So you can just do this, and you just keep your phone alive for much longer. Oh, by the way, if you can, use Cycle Card on your Mewtwo because it charges the charge attack really fast. Now, as promised in last week's episode, here is the Game Press findings or best recommended list for Pokemons that you can add a charge attack to. Now, this list is not final, simply because you can play any Pokemon you want to add the second charge attack. It is just a recommended list. So I'm not going to go through every charge attack for every Pokemon on the list. I'm going to go show you really in general. Now, as you can see from this list, from what I understand, it's basically a balance of being effective with enough coverage, and also they tend to avoid those long bar moves. Secondary charge attacks are just to keep you alive, and they get you out of trouble should you be paired up with the wrong guy. Now remember, if you were to switch out because there's a wrong pairing, chances are the guy can just switch in after you and you'll be stuck for the next 50 seconds. Now your second charge attack is meant to just do more damage before you faint. By the way, my shiny Blastoise really rocks. Having Bite, Hydro Cannon and Ice Beam, it's a deadly combination. Your Bite attack can take care of many psychic types. Your Hydro Cannon can put out a lot of fire and wash away a lot of rock types or ground types, and your Ice Beam can take care of a lot of dragon types as well. Which Pokemon you want to choose to add a secondary charge attack to is entirely up to you. Well, I have 4.4 million Stardust, so I can pretty much add secondary charge attack to 44 of my guys, which would be more than enough, I suppose. Someone just hatched the baby. Alright guys, here I am with Aaron, who invited me to the very first Deoxys attack form raid in town. So guys, this is Aaron, one of the 5 people in my life that I trust my life with. So Aaron here is a perfect example of discipline. If you can see his old picture here, and this is how he looks like today. What else I want to say? Okay, now here is a very important tip. Me and Aaron were supposed to be best friends today. By sending me the X-ray today for today, we actually increased our friendship and we both became best friends accidentally. So guys, this is a tip. By sending an X-ray invite, you actually increase your friendship level. So this is a proof. So happened he and I were both recording on both our ends, and this is a proof of what could happen when you send an invite. 17 seconds left to go. Let's solo Deoxys. Now, since it's psychic type, as usual, just use dark or ghost types against it. You'll be fine. Oh. Alright, more than a minute to go.
What's 70?
Oh, 98. Congrats. Right, this dude has got a 1470. That's a 98%. Congrats, man. Come on, attack, buddy. For Deoxys, it is perfect for the Great Leagues, but do you want to add an extra charge attack? Most likely not. Do you want to power this up for the Great Leagues? Most likely not. Being a psychic type, anyone with ghost or dark attack, especially anyone running around with Tyras, it's gonna kill Deoxys pretty fast. Keep in mind, the secondary moves should increase your coverage, do damage before you faint, and also single bar charge attacks are totally not recommended. If you're already in trouble, the secondary charge attack being a full bar, you won't get to survive long enough to even use it. The secondary charge attack is just to help you out in a tight spot. So with that guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for watching.